साथ क्या निभाओगी।
अरे कहीं ना कहीं तो गया ही होगा। अरे कहीं ना कहीं तो गया ही होगा महाराज। आ क्या होता है।
I guess I have not you know, added this video in a playlist. I guess playlist like DSA that are safe. Hmm. Okay, so लाइव किधर है? ओह ओह लाइव किधर है?
Like that.
ओह ओह लाइव किधर है?
Like that.
Hey everyone.
Oh.
Hey brother. ओह लाइव किधर है?
Like
What's
that.
up? Hey everyone.
Oh.
Hey brother.
Oh.
लाइव किधर है?
Like
What's
that.
up? Hey everyone.
Oh.
Hey brother.
Oh.
लाइव किधर है?
Like
What's
that.
up? Hey everyone.
Oh.
Hey bro. I think I should just focus on my. Okay. Okay. So the question says rotate the array. It's a medium level question. I already solved it. So let's see when it was the what was the last time? Okay. I solved it many times, but it was 2022. The last it was last month, I guess, right? Yeah, May June, 20th of May. Okay, so it's almost 1 month after I'm solving this. So let's see if I can get uh, logic or not. I mean, obviously I will get the logic, but the exact logic what I wrote earlier or not, right? Okay. Okay, so the question says given an array, integer array nums, rotate the array by k. Okay, so it is a little advanced. Okay, no, okay. There was a question. Rotate array by one with code. Let me see if uh, oh no way. There was a one question though. Rotate by one place. One place. Leetcode. I know there is one question. I don't know where it is. I know. Maybe I can find on the driver sheet. Maybe what maybe. I think I should have found it. Okay, so within the easy part, rotate by one place. I guess this should be the okay. Okay, no worries. Which okay. By the way, both questions were same. So this and the previous one, earlier one. This both question is same. 189, 189, right? So it does not matter what we solve, right? Okay. So remove this travel sheet. Okay. So question again says given an array, integer nums, rotate the array, to the right by k steps. where k is a non negative. It means k will always be a positive. Okay. So what input output is? We are given a sorted array here. Okay, so it does not matter what it is sorted or not, because we don't see that it says that the array should be sorted. It can be anything, right? Okay, so there is an array element, and it says that rotate the element by k, which means 3 times to the right, which means 7 should be here, just like that, right? 7 should be here, then 6 should be just after the 7, so it becomes 6 7 1 2 3 4 5, and then goes for the third one. Hmm. And constraint says the length will always be equal to 1. Okay, which means there won't be any array which does not contain element, right? It will the array will always be having a element, even if it is a single element. Okay, so the element could be in minus, could be in negative, but k cannot be negative, right? Okay, so try to come up with as many solutions as you can. There are at least 3 different ways to solve this problem. Could you do it in place with? Okay, so it is asking me to solve it in place method, which means I cannot take any extra space. I cannot store the array or build a logic, right? Else, if if okay, let me translate it. अगर अगर array अगर space यूज करना अलाउ तो तो मैं लास्ट के एलिमेंट्स को स्टोर कर लेता, एंड देन मैं लॉजिक बिल्ड कर सकता था. Translate in English. If using extra space was allowed, I would have stored the last k element, and then I could have built the logic. Yeah. So this is what I wanted to say. If using extra space was allowed, right? So here, if using extra space was allowed, then I would have stored the last k element in the array. Then I would have built the logic, right? But that's okay. We try to do it in place method. Okay. With the in place method, I think okay. I think I can use. Okay, it is already written. I want you to reset, my friend. Yes, I want you to reset. Submission, where's the submission? It's last on the 25th of May. It is almost around 1 month, right? Okay, so let's solve with this. I hope everything works. Okay, internet is not working. No, it was working earlier. Okay, so internet is not working. Okay, so internet is a little. Why it's so strange healthy? It is working, but all it is slow. A little slower. It just happened. Internet is slow. It is now an excellent. And now it is working. It just happened. Internet is slow. Now it is working. It just happened. Internet is slow.
It is working now.
Okay. Suppose I'll try to let's write a function. It will take nums and the start and the end. Right? This must be 0. Not j is equals to okay, so it is already after returning this, the array would become 7 6 5 3 2 1, right? And what I need to do is k minus 1, right? Was after this it will become 5 6 7 4 3 2 1, right? Now I need to reverse this portion. Reverse. Let's start with k and then I'll do maybe this would work. Let's see. Oh yeah, it worked. Maybe I can try k is equals to k modulo nums dot length. Okay, now I think this would work. No, I think this is out of boundary, right? I think this is out of boundary. Let's try my own test case. The answer should be same. With basic classes. Oh yeah, yeah. The reason is basically, let's say, let's say, I mean, let's say the array is this, right? And I need to rotate 14 times. I mean 14k, right? So rotating 14 times k means, right? Let's rotate 7 times first, right? Let's rotate 7 times first. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? If 7 times rotation means this. When I rotate again, right? When I rotate again this, right? So what it will do? 7 6 5 4 3 2 1, right? So basically, if I rotate double the times of the length of the array, which means it basically return back to the original array, right? It makes the original array. So to find out, right? To find out how many times of rotation we need, what we do basically, we are just doing 14, which is a k times modulo the length of the array. What is the length? It will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? So if you see, I and modulo returns what? Remainder, which means 0. It will be 0. 7 to the 14, right? Even if it was, right, if it was let's say 18, right? So 7 to the 14, 7 to the 21, right? So if you see 7 to the 14, which means 4, so I just need to rotate 4 times, because no, I just need to rotate 4 times. Let's see, I just need to rotate only 4 times. Reason is because 7 times plus 7 times is already done, right? right? Is already done, which means it will back to original, right? And what is the what is the remaining sum? 7 plus 7 14, which means 80 minus 14 is equals to 4, which means I just need to rotate by 4 times. That is why I'm using k is equals to k modulo num sort length, right? So this was the reason, right? And to verify my point, I really need to, I think we should I mean, let's use this JetGPT. Hey GPT, let's say I need to rotate the array 5 times. Let's say I need to rotate the array k times, and the array length is 7 and k is 21, right? No, not 21. Let's say 14. It means if I rotate 14 times, it means it would become the original array itself, or it will become the original array itself. Why? बिल्कुल सही पकड़ो भाई. And when I rotate, yeah, right, which means, yeah, so it says general loop k times rotate करना is same as k modulo n times rotate करना. So instead of actually rotating k times, you can do k modulo n, yeah, which we already did, right? This is what we exactly did, right? So rotating, always remember that if you want to rotate something, you just just have to use this formula, right? It just give the exact actual rotation, number of rotation, because you obviously, I mean, if you really have to rotate k times, let's say it is a 22, and I know that the double the time, if and I know that rotating the array double the time of the length of the array gives the original array, then why would I rotate it, right? So this is the best formula. You just remember it, or keep practicing, so that your mind could, you know your mind can get this formula, right? So I guess this question is solved. I don't know if I have submitted or not. I guess I haven't, but yes, it passes, right? So this is exactly what we did. Okay, let's move to the another question. I hope it is not in place, because I want to try multiple solution if something comes in mind, right? Okay, so it says move zeros. Question number 283. Given an array, integer array nums, move all zeros to the end of it, meaning the relative order of the non-zero elements. Okay. Hmm. अगर ये allow करता, it was allowed. I was right. Okay, so given an array, I've already read this. To note that you must, this is the main problem, bro. This is the main problem. In place method. Okay, no problem. Built in. Note that you must do this in place without making a copy of the. So it will. The IDE will detect that we are trying to use another array as a space, right? So yeah. Hmm. Okay. The question is this: I really need to do this. Okay, so one test case I will. Okay. Oh, but let's see. What was the last time we already did? It was 20th of May. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see if it is working. If it is working every time. If everything is working correctly. Let's see if it is working. If it is working every time. Okay. So yeah, basically I really have to remove the all zeros to the end. Okay. So if it was allowed to use extra space, I mean because it says this question says that you have to complete the you have to solve this problem using in-place method, right? So it means using the same array which is given over here, we cannot use any other array to store any variable there. So if it was allowed, right, to use extra space, what I would have done is basically I would just iterate on the array. I just save all the zeros, different, uh, you know different, like this, right? Different array, separate array, right? So yeah, right, and all the non-zero, different, right? Non-zero zeros, right? 1, 3, and so what I would have done is I would have iterated, right? I would have iterated from 0 to the nums dot length, right? And I plus plus, right? What I would do is I can store let j, right? And what I would have done is nums of I is equals to non zeros, okay, zeros, whatever it is, right? So till now what we have done is nums should be converted into 1, 3, and 12, right? 1, 3, and 12, and the remaining it was already there, 3 and 12, right? Now what I had to do is I had to again you know iterate from 0. Yeah, I mean I really have to save the j is equals to 0, and I will just pass the j is equals to I, and I will start the let k equals to j plus 1, and then k is less than nums dot length, right, and k plus plus, right, and then yeah, so nums of k equals to nums nums of, okay, no, wait, nums of, not nums of, actually non-zero, right, non-zero, okay, and I should start from this 0, so it would be, let's say 2, okay, I think I'm doing something wrong, right, here should be j, right, and I will start I will start it from 0, I will go till, you know, uh, non-zero, right, okay, okay, so starting from the 0, which means non-zero k will access this, and it, because I have already stored this, so till 0 1 2 3 0 1 2, and the and I have to store from the 0 1 2, right, I have to store from the 3 4, right, so that is why I have passed the indexing to the j, so that I can use it later. So the j would be 0 1 2, and I have to store from the 3 4, right, so that is why I have to do plus plus 0 plus plus 0, right, so now this would be correct, and let's see if AI can, I mean obviously it will not, you know I mean it is just a algorithm, and let's say if what this is, what do you think about this algorithm, what do you think about this algorithm? लेकिन कोड में काफी सेंट, I know it is just an algorithm, I cannot do higher code, I know although everything is correct, so if this, okay, so this, okay, so yeah, it is following my idea only, right, because collect all non-zeros, it is collecting all non-zeros, and then fill original array with a non-zero element first, right, yeah, which we already did, right, and then what it is, you fill the rest of the array with a 0, right, so I was not trying to um, you know writing code, but yeah, this is the basically idea, right, and let's see if this works or not, I mean because it says in place is not allowed, and because we are already using, so let's see, I mean, okay, so in place could be, you know in place could be, uh, the meaning of in place could be, that I cannot use, okay, I got your point, okay. In placing, what in placing method I was thinking is that, you know नहीं इधर दो प्लीज हट जाओ, yeah, I mean I was thinking in place method which that I cannot use any extra space, But the thing is, I can use extra space, but I cannot return, right? I mean, I cannot, uh, I can use any extra space and return it. And also, using extra space could also mean that I was thinking that store the non-zeros and zeros element in a two separate array and then combine it in a single other different array, right? So and the resulted array you cannot be return. So this is what I was thinking. But yes, we can definitely use it, right? But we cannot return. But instead, we are only doing the um, in place method actually, right? Okay. But I guess I have one more solution other than this. I think I have. Hmm. Okay, so let's comment it out. Let uh, let zeros, so anything you can say, doesn't matter, right? But other than zero. Hmm. What I would do is let I is equals to 0 and I is less than nums dot length of I plus 1, right? If anywhere, right? If anywhere you find 0, right? What you will do is 0 is equals to I. This is the index what we find. Just break it from it. And also we'll check after rotating that if we didn't find, right, if we if the zeros is just as it is, which means we didn't find any zero, right? So which means we can just return the nums. It does not, right? Hmm. Let's say find. Let's say if we find over here, we check for this loop again for let I is equals to, let's start from this j, right? No, j plus 1 actually. I is less than nums dot length I plus plus. If anywhere we find nums of I is not equal to 0, right, we just replace nums of j nums of I, right, nums of I nums of j, right? Else yeah, just would go. So let me verify these. If anywhere we find, I think something is wrong. Let's try imagine. Let's try imagine. Let's say 1, 2, 0, 4, 8, 6, okay, right? So first time I found 0 is equals to, at what index? 0, 1, 3, right? Right. And I am saying over here that the ID to start from the 3, which means 0, 1, 2, 3. We'll start from the 3. If it is equal, it is not equal, then I will replace with the 0, 1, 2, 2 with the 3. Okay, and I replaced it for the first time. For the first time, what it will become? 1, 2, 8, 0, 0, 4, 4. Right? And again, now it says it started from the 2 and 3 and now it is 4. Now it will become 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Because J is already on 2. 0. Okay, okay. So I guess I have to do J plus plus as well. Not every time, not every time. Whenever I pass it, so it becomes 3. Right? Now 3 at the 0. Definitely at the 0. Was 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Let's see if I found somewhere 0. Yeah, and now it is a 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, right? It is equal to 0. No, it is equal to 0. Yes, if it is equal to 0, then it will become 1, 2, 8, 4, 0, 0, 4. Right? Yeah, I mean, okay, okay. So I think it will work. I think it would work. Let's see if it is working. Okay. Unexpected identifier. What does this mean? Oh, okay, okay. So it was basically 0, not yeah, J. So yeah. So J D. I hope I'm not using anywhere, but I think it should work. Oh, 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 why it sees like that? It sees like this. Uh, what's the error? Unexpected identifier keywords. No, I think it should work. Huh? It's giving error for the semicolon as well. I really need to find what's wrong. Let's see. Instant. Okay, so just read it. So read the solution. Let's go to the file. Try debugging here. अब जाया करो लाजमी है कि तुम मुझसे पर्दा करो मेरे सामने अब जाया करो लाजमी है कि तुम मुझसे पर्दा चीज like this. Yeah, oh, this would be the way. I should not kind of error is this. I don't know. If this is this one. Because of this. Come on. Then why have it can store anything? Uh, why? A little, I mean, it is a little. Why? The fuck is this? Something wrong. It was not. Here it was required, but here it was not. So we shouldn't keep it. Why it was giving error to? But so now I found it, but why it was giving error for here? Number 7. Finally we found the error. Oh, the error was this. Okay, nothing else. Ah, now it should work. मुझसे पर्दा करो 100% beats. Right? And if you ask about why this is better than the previous one, right? Because here if you see and times, right, and right, so here we are using two loops, right? So basically it is n plus uh, from 0 to the n, right? So still similar to the n, right? So n plus n, it would become basically n, right? To go from. and here we are using two loops. And in the previous solution, if I show you, okay, so here it is. Let's check previous solution as well, but it is happening. It is happening, bro. But yeah, no worries. Here, see, what was the problem here? Here we were using two loops and extra space, right? And extra space and three loops, right? So it is. I know it is also a big open, right? But still it is taking extra. But it is still taking extra time to extra loop and extra, which means extra calculations, right? So yeah, so this is the main reason, right? And also there is one more reason that we are using extra space, so that is why the this